Okay, so unlike every other video made by any man, human, weird, chickadee crap, okay, that happens. You drop a can opener and slice somebody's throat open. It's just a fact of life. Part of life, not fact. Anyway, what you'll need for the soup is a can of chicken broth, plucked from the gods themselves, oregano leaves, some salt, no, excuse me, a lot of salt. Needs a lot of salt. Enough to taste the cholesterol. Bowl of chicken, preferably about a cup. That's my preference though. You can, squirt whatever weird amount of chicken out of your butthole and just stick it in there. Carrots, of course, potatoes, this small pot, and a stove. The stove is only slightly important, but I prefer to use it to cook. Now what you're going to want to do is turn it up to about 5, halfway through whatever heat setting it can go up to. Just want it low, so you can cook it slow and steady. Because that always wins the race, not fast like the stupid bunny who fell asleep. You don't want to set that example for your soup. It's not a good thing to do. This can is made out of titanium. It seems to not be opening. There we go. I got some traction. It appears to have spit up on itself and is now juicing everywhere. Fantastic. But you want to grab the can opener and start opening up the cans. Should do the chicken broth first. Should probably actually put that in before you turn the stove on, but I'm an idiot. I'm going to burn down the house by the end of this video, so you know how that happens. Careful with a sharp object, as you probably don't want to impale yourself, but you could. Oh, dear. Okay, you don't want to pour it in like an idiot fastly like that. That is not something which you'd like to do, because it gets everywhere. Every single where. I have a towel over here in case something spills, because I know how clumsy I am. You don't. Well, you do now, but dear Gigas, it happens. It sure happens. Now I'm gonna wash my hands, get that chicken crap off. Honestly, it's just not good to have your hands chickeny when you're cooking. So, yeah, pour it in slowly, not just all at once. That is what we've learned from this. Then you want to get the chicken and take what we just learned and slightly pour it in. Generally, it is not a liquid form, but you can still pour solids into things. Most of the time. The counter is foiled with chicken blood / broth. Clean that up as to not spoil ourselves. Open the potatoes. I prefer sliced, but these are whole because we have no sliced potatoes and I really don't trust myself to cut them right now, considering that I've just poured chicken broth all over the burner. Crap, I think I made it. Yep, it's pouring everywhere. Oh well. Let's get more juices all over the counter, why don't we? Fantastic, they're humongous. You know what, we're gonna pour this into the medium-sized pot because there's not enough room in this small, short stack to contain anything. There is chicken broth on the floor. Fantastic. Pour the potatoes in, it doesn't matter now. Everything's already a mess. That is too small amount of potatoes. There were 6 in there. I believe I have another can. I do. I'm the messiest animal alive. The jackalope holds nothing against me. You don't even want to do this carefully. Just get through it as fast as possible and avoid cutting yourself. being careful for the week. Just break that lid off. Surprised I'm not bleeding yet. There we are. Nope. Okay. That wasn't necessary. I don't want that potato crap in there. They look like eggs. They're evolving. It doesn't really matter what we mess up now, just as long as we get all the ingredients in there. And I think I might need to make a tutorial on how to open cans, as I've screwed up the first 3 or 4 cans that I've opened up so far tonight. Just royally poked holes in my skin. These carrots smell like anus juice. Okay, we have all of the solids in there. Now it's time to get all of those juices off your hands. Dry them, and then clean up the counter for the 3rd time. Now, usually I'm not this clumsy of a person, but I guess tonight I've been cursed by the juggalos themselves, because it seems that I have just messed up everything. Now you want to get a spoon, medium, large, or small. Probably large, to stir this around. It's mostly a gelatinous glob by now because you put too many carrots and potatoes in it. Okay, that's not doing anything. You want to put a lot of salt in there. Enough to kill a person, probably. That should be enough. Stir it somewhat. Difficultly. The eggs are getting in the way. They're in cahoots with the carrots. It's not a good thing. A lot of oregano. That should do it. Crap. Just gonna grab that, put it back in there. This is very messy. I'm sure it'll get better as it boils. Hopefully. Now, what you want to do is just continually stir it until it's done, which takes about 2 hours. This kitchen is a dump. Crap. That's not what I want. What you want to do is put a timer on it. What am I doing here? Okay, there we go. This only goes up to 99 minutes, but that'll do. That will do. Just stir it, and once it gets warm, like past lukewarm, because that's just very disgusting. You don't want to taste lukewarm soup. You just want to taste and season it as you go. Now the most important ingredient is, let me find it. It's hidden. Oh dear, I think we have run out. It appears that we have run out of whatever, I don't know what it's called. But we are definitely, oh no, here it is, right out in the open. I don't know what it's called. Looks like this. Some sort of, I don't know, Pizza Hut has it. My brother, Bro, usually takes it from them. Well, not takes it, you know, like orders it, but basically the same thing. You just want to get some of that, pour it out into your hand, and sprinkle it in there. Then stir it some more. It adds a sort of flavor and spice to the soup, which is very unique. It's basically what makes a soup a soup. And I guess that's about it. Don't think I'm forgetting anything. Just keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't burn down the house. Let it boil for a while, and season it to your tasting. Voila, that is how you make soup.